This performance, total team effort. You know, I really felt like we just didn't get started off well. 133 and 141. But the good thing was our seniors are the guys that came through big for us. Kevin Tao came out and was relentless to get that fall, and that was exactly what we had talked about. He executed, he did it. Another senior that I'm really proud of tonight, Philip Barrero, has a number 10 ranked guy in the country, and that guy puts a lot of points up when he wrestled, but Philip did the right things. He kept the score very close, and at the end, we started getting some momentum coming our way, and what we preach in the room every day is relentless attack, and that worked in Philip's favor. We fell short in his match, but he took a number 10th ranked guy in the country to the edge of the mats, and that's what we wanted to see. And then for his brother Thomas, what an outstanding, what an exciting match. Coaching-wise, we really felt like we could have scored a couple of more of those front headlocks, but it didn't matter. He stayed focused and diligent on what we needed to do, and that was get some points on the board. So I'm happy with a couple of things. The guys that we needed to be relentless tonight, they did it. Blake Heron finishing out the match, he won because he was relentless on his attacks. And as a coach, I couldn't be prouder of those guys. Right now, our mindset is that we have to be able to out-wrestle every opponent that we see. So the matches we won tonight, and even some of them that we lost, we can walk away saying, we know that if we stay relentless in our attack, we're going to put ourselves in a situation to potentially win matches, especially matches where we're not counted in at the beginning. On paper, they may say, well, this American guy doesn't have a chance. If we stay relentless, we have a chance to win matches, and that's what we want to do at EIWAs. We will taper, but this week coming up, we've got a few more things to work on. Technically, we've got some things that we've got to correct. Technically, we have some things that we want to refine. We're doing some things pretty well. Individually, we're doing some things well. We want to make sure those are sharp and they're ready for the conference tournament. As we draw into the second week, we're really just going to make sure that guys are healthy and we can go 100% when that whistle blows on the first day of conference championships.
My match, I don't know, I kind of had a little bit of nerves at the beginning, you know, being that it's senior night, and, you know, at the end, he got that quick takedown, you know, and that was a little frustrating, but I knew that given the way we train and the conditioning that we do, that going into overtime, there was no way he was going to outlast me. I mean, we just do too much conditioning, and, I mean, I'm going in there with Blake and Danny Mitchell's a 97-pounder. I can handle that kid. Well, you know, I feel like this is pretty important. You know, the guys who lost, you know, they can come back, but, you know, especially for Phil, that guy was, you know, number 10, and Philip was this close. It's just, you know, he knows now, like, you know, I'm at that level where I can hang with these guys and I should be beating those guys, you know? So going into the conferences, you know, it's like Teague was saying this morning, we've got a good shot at all 10 weights. And I think that, you know, even though we've lost Ghana and Matt Mariacker and Flores, even though they were great last year, I think we're going to see some big things at the conference tournament, and we might even beat last year's placing.
I couldn't be more happy of who these seniors have become just in the short time I've been with them. I've only been with them 18 months, and I can tell you that Kevin Tao, from when I came into the program, he was a 133-pounder. We talked about a weight change, and he moved up 2 weights. He has been an athlete that is committed to the physical changes for wrestling. He got bigger, he got stronger. He didn't allow himself to mentally be phased of moving up weight classes. The Barreros, and I'm going to speak to them together because they do everything together. These guys put more time in than anyone in any program that I've been a part of in my 18 months. These guys are here every day in the summer. These guys are here on the weekends when we tell guys to take off. They're finding a way to get better, whether that means they come in and they get an ice bath or they get a stretch when they need to. They've done so many things extra. They've put themselves in this competitive position, and I'm so happy for them. Lastly, Matt Dorff, he's a huge part of our program. He may not be the guy out here that's in the spotlight, but behind the scenes, you couldn't ask for anybody to do more for our program. He is our biggest fan of our program. He does things that people see of American wrestling that has taken us to a completely different level. And I'm really going to be sad. I'm going to miss all 4 of these guys. They've been instrumental in making me feel comfortable here in America. And I'm really excited because now they become a part of our illustrious alumni, and I look to them to continue supporting the future of American.